Nigeria, it's your show, our show, Girl Talk, where we get to sit and dissect the various issues that affect the women world. Of course, I am here with my beautiful ladies, sugar bunnies, bubbles, You know me as your Nigeria Barbie, MC Kola.
Oh, and I'm Asin Eva.
And I'm a BK Olawoni.
So I find it as a privilege, or I see it as a privilege, to get to talk to older ladies, especially those that are in my field, because they've gotten some things and they've gotten the experience that I need. I don't need to go through the whole process just as they did, because they would already give me an insight of what it takes to actually get to that point.
Yeah.
So if these people that I look up to, these people that I want to learn from, turn against me or turn on me and start bullying me, what do? Let's take a look at this. Wow.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. So we are going to be talking about how older ladies, or why older ladies decide to bully younger girls.
Is it a decision or because...
Basically, I don't think it's a decision. I don't know. I don't think they know. I feel they feel threatened.
Yes.
If you feel threatened by something and then you take actions, then you know what you're doing.
They might not. They might be acting based on what they experienced. So it might just be like an influence of what they've experienced in the past. Or probably, maybe a lady tried to take their man. Maybe a lady tried to take
a defense mechanism.
Yes, try it like that.
It's just like probably me having a cake, or me being like the star in a place, and then one young girl from nowhere just comes up and she's looking so prospective, and in some couple of years she's going to obviously take my position.
You think like
I'll
that
feel
mentally.
threatened.
Yes.
Okay, so why don't the guys think like that?
Because guys don't take things like that too personal.
Too personal.
Really?
Really?
You should know.
They're very... no. Guys are tricky and they're very stone-hearted. They don't tell you. But ladies, we are very easy to act. Okay, you're ugly, you're not fine, you can never take my place, and that's it. You're nobody, you're this, you're that. I don't care who you are, I don't care where you've been to, I don't care who your father is. All I know is that you will never take my place in this company, and you remain where you are.
I don't think they do that. I think it's basically like this. You have nothing to bring to the table. Shut up.
Yeah.
You are nobody and you stay in your place.
Wow.
You move when I tell you to move, and you stand up when I tell you to stand
Eva,
up.
You act when I tell you to act.
Tell me.
I just feel like that is what they do. Like, they do not give you room to talk.
Okay.
They don't want people to know how smart you are, so that they can outsmart you.
You'll
Also,
be
they
very
take all
lucky
the glory.
if you have a boss that gives you room to exhibit whatever it is you have in your treasure. You are very lucky. But if you're having like this, it might not even necessarily be a boss. It might be like the COO or the manager of the particular company and all of that. And you know what? I would not even judge anybody, but based on logistics, as if it would say, they might have done a lot to get to that position, and they feel threatened that I don't think I have enough to hold on to this position. So anybody that comes, I just want to, take them out of the way and all of that. So they're just acting based on influence for me. That's what I think. They're acting based on influence for me.
The funny thing about this entire story is that these people do not know that they are doing this. Number one. And number two, let's take for example now the story of that girl that was in secondary school, and her teacher was telling her something like she was ugly and stuff like that.
But who would have prompted
the
teacher?
Let's even talk about the other girl, the other one, the student that kept getting low grades because the lecturer is a female.
Let's even buttress this. Do you like your female lecturer while you were in school?
I didn't really have any.
You don't have it? What about you?
I did.
My worst lecturer while I was in school was a female. Like, everybody would say, Mrs. Moradeyo, you dare not write our exam and pass like above 50. That's how she is. Not like, she's not sentimental. She's just like that. And she'll let you know that, oh, what do you think you're writing? You can never pass my exam. You dull head, you this, you that, you this. Like, how? And this one that the teacher is actually bullying a small girl of 13 years old. Please, what would have prompted her to do so? Because I've been trying to think about it. I'm not.
What's she going to gain from it?
Like I said, it's probably intimidation. She feels intimidated.
Why is she intimidated by a 13-year-old girl?
The girl is very beautiful.
So what is the 13-year-old girl going to take away from her?
Why is this girl so pretty? You know what? I'm going to spoil her shine.
Like, why is she getting all the shine in the class? Because I've been
Yeah.
trying to think it. Because at the end of the day, she doesn't even have anything to offer you, or neither do you have anything to offer her. Just for the fact that you are
You know,
a teacher.
the worst part of this is when it's in the workplace. You
No,
cannot grow in
when
that
it's
environment.
coming from your mother. Have you ever experienced a mother getting married to somebody else and you're a child, like before she got married, and while you are in the house, and she'll be like, oh, why are you dressing this way? You're ugly. You think my husband will look at you and all of that. You're ugly. Go and change this. And then you come to her and tell her that, oh, mommy, your husband just touched
me.
Like, you ugly thing. My husband can never look at you and touch you.
And they'll be like, shut up.
That
Don't
thing is
ever
pissing.
say this.
It's
Don't
because it's
ever
coming
say
from
this.
your mother.
It
It's
can never
pissing.
happen. Blah, blah, blah.
So I'm trying
Sure.
to get it. Honestly, I am not getting it because it's very broad. It's not something you can just pinpoint and say this is exactly what is causing this thing. But I just feel like influence, yes, influence, and
So, you know what?
experience.
My brother asked me,
Mm.
he said, why does this happen? Or he asked me in his own words, he said, how can we put an end to this? I said, the only way to put an end to this is to enter these people's minds. And trust me, I don't think that's one thing you want to do. The man is messed up.
Okay, so I really don't think there could be an end to this, because I feel like most older ladies think that we younger ladies have better opportunities at getting what
Than
we
them.
want. They feel like they actually went through a lot of stress and went through a lot of like trouble to attain whatever they attained. So we have to go through that stress and go through that like trouble to actually attain what they attained. They don't want us to go through that whole rosy way, but go through it. They call it hard work.
But you
Well,
understand?
especially when they do a bad thing to get something. Have you ever experienced that? When they do a bad thing, like maybe they killed their best friend to get the husband. So another best friend that is coming, or another girl, or a maid that is coming after Matt, they decide to just bully her.
Those-
and make her look very
Okay, so I'm not trying to
bad.
judge, but those are very, very heartless people. And I'm really not talking about heartless because those ones are damn bad. I'm actually talking about the normal sane ones that
You know, it might be menopause.
Do you
menopause.
think menopause? Oh my god, I'm not even going there.
It might be menopause. Oh, they might be frustrated. Probably they're going through things in their homes.
Or their husband is not giving them as much as. But we cannot even think about it. It's hard.
I just think
Their husband
I
is not
really
giving them as much what?
As they
that's
want.
that's where I I really just think that I don't want to go too far thinking that okay, they are going through some stuff, so they're frustrated, because even we younger ladies go through these things. When they were younger, they went through these things. I just feel like they think that there's a certain procedure you have to follow to attend something.
You know, it's
Just like
funny,
lecturers.
Igbo women, when they
Igbo
are-
women.
Oh, sorry, some tribes. I don't want to be tribalist.
But you said it already.
Oh,
Igbo
I'm just going to say it anyways. Some tribes, when their husband dies, the women in their family or in the community bring them and shave their heads and wash the man's corpse. And the funny thing is that these people probably have gone through these things, and they felt bad when they were going through it. So why are they
Okay.
putting somebody else through it?
Because they've gone through it. I've gone through it already. It's our culture. We've gone through it. So why is it different for a younger lady?
Exactly.
Even though the thing is, even though there's a change, the problem here is, even though there's a change, they don't want to see that change. They're like, why did I have to go through such, and then you can't go through it? It is not fair. Just like these female lecturers that always like, because you hardly see, well, in my school, in my university, you hardly see, well, not my university, but you get what I'm saying. You hardly see a female lecturer. Most of them, I only had like one female lecturer. I had just one. Most of them are like male lecturers. So you will know what they actually went through to actually become a lecturer. You get. So going through all that stress, going through all that, everything, they'll be like, okay, it is normal for someone to go through that stress, or for a lady to go through that stress to get to where.
And
You get.
probably they're
Making it look
jealous
like-
of the fact that some girls sleep with lecturers and get good grades, so they're like, oh, you can't do
Well,
that with me. And because of that,
Well, they may have also done things like that
But
too.
we are making it look like all women or all older women does this. Like some women are very sweet. Like if you work with them, you understand because they've been able to absorb all of these things, absorb it, and come to their understanding that at the end of the day, nobody has got this life to live forever. So we have to make people understand.
The older lady there was really, really nice, and she'd like put me through. So I don't know why
it would be nice if you are all nice to the younger ladies because we need you guys to grow because we're actually looking forward to you guys. So we need you guys to always do things right and make us do things right anyways.
Okay, so let's see what the viewers have to say about it. Let's get to the streets.
Hello people, my name is Pope. I think one of the reasons is because the older generation, the older women, so to speak, feel that the girls are here to overthrow them or to take their rightful space. So they see them as a competition, kind of, and maybe that's why. I think that's why, there's always a little battle between the two generations. My opinion.
My name is Razak. The reason why I felt maybe bigger ladies, bold young ladies, maybe because they know they don't have much time to live and the younger ones are still young and the way they do their things nowadays, all these younger girls, they can't even wait for the time for them to get ready before they start getting boyfriend or whatever, So
come on, làwọn younger ones they want to do everything to comot all the older women from circulation. They want to take over and we no wan gree. So that's why we use everything we have to oppress them. They cannot push us out of circulation. We are still gboro.
Okay, I believe they do that because one, I'm older than you. So with that power, they feel they can use their power of being older to bully the younger person. And I don't believe that should be so unless it's in a situation whereby a task has to be done, right? A certain task has to be accomplished. And you, as the older one, right, you have to use your older woman power to just make sure the thing is done and done properly. Not that you use that power to ride on younger girls and sometimes maybe even cheat them. It's not right in my opinion.
Alright, so the viewers had a lot to say about this. This topic seems to be very, very deep and interesting. I'm sure you guys still have more to say.
You are deeper than the ocean. This story is deeper than the ocean.
Kiva, you were saying?
Yes, I was saying before the cockroach interrupted.
That's bully. That's older women bullying younger ladies.
Are you sure?
Who will ever be I was saying that there was this woman who beat a child to stupor. Now the question is why, right? Because her boyfriends were admiring her daughter.
I don't
Wow.
I don't understand.
Just like
Wow.
now, I'm your mother, obviously. And my boyfriends are admiring you because you're such a beautiful lady.
Boyfriends.
Yes.
Okay, that means the mother alone is a cheat. That's another angle. Then continue.
No, the mother is not married now, so let's not go into that. It's not like she's
single mama, baby mama, whatever you like to call yourself. That is it. So guys, what do you think?
That's absurd. Really, really absurd. Because why will you beat your child over boyfriends? Like, this is your blood.
Obviously, the girl is beautiful, and she feels like, she's going to take
intimidation.
A shine. Yeah, because she never got to keep a man to herself.
I feel like somebody. No, I'm not getting it here because how would you even have? Okay, it's normal for a guy to admire a lady or a girl, but it's abnormal for your boyfriend as the mother to admire your child, and it is very abnormal for you to beat your child over somebody else's admiration because she's beautiful. And that type of admiration, that's close to like child abuse. So you ought to like put your boyfriends in place.
Don't you watch Black American movies?
Yes, I do, but then I just feel like it is not right. It wasn't. It's
And
not
they're
my fault
telling you,
that I'm
and
beautiful.
when it happens, they're like, whatever happens in
No,
this house
really,
stays in
it's
this
not
house.
my fault.
Whatever happens in this house stays in this house. Nobody's talking about it. After your
Yes.
stupid husband or boyfriend raped
No,
you.
wait. Now after us,
Wow.
why are you looking at? Calm down.
Wow,
That's
this is
alright.
even getting really deep. We're talking about
This is
rape
deep.
now, and like we're going deeper and
Yeah,
deeper.
because this subject
and
is like
deeper.
really, really broad,
Mhm.
and I feel like people need to know more about it.
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm feeling like probably she doesn't trust her child enough to have beat your child because somebody is admiring.
Well, she doesn't trust
the woman
Look, she doesn't trust her child because she was once there. Because she doesn't trust her own self. Do you get that?
She has boyfriend.
She did stuff at that age that she feels like her child could actually do at that age.
Because she's watching her while she's growing up.
You get.
So even your mother can do this to you.
You don't
like,
expect much from someone you think came from yourself.
But it's not fair.
But that's how it is.
That's
Life
it.
is
It's not fair. That's the point. Like, so if we can't even be safe with our parents, then we are talking about other ladies, and this also shifted to even parents. So if we can't even be safe with our parents, then who are we safe?
It's
Only
everywhere
God.
now.
Only God.
But even the fish swallowed Jonah.
Abike, I don't know why we
I don't get it. So there's really no solution to this problem because we have older women, and with each senior pangolo mentality, they have this insecurity. You know those days when we used to be in boarding school and these
Yeah.
seniors always beat us and all that. A lot of people haven't gotten over that fact. A lot of people haven't gotten
now that I'm
over.
mentioning that, there was a time in school when seniors punished all SS2 girls, SS3 girls punished SS2 girls. They told us not to be walking on their lawn and not to be walking on their corridor because their boys were asking us out. You may continue, Sha.
How are we going to continue and not talk about it? Okay.
Let's just take it in and continue.
Proceed.
Yeah.
Proceed.
So a lot of women haven't gotten over the fact that there are some things that they can't have anymore, and so they take out their frustration and take out their guilt kind of on the younger ladies. And this has to stop, but how we stop it or how to tell them to stop it, we don't get. We can only keep talking and saying how much this is hurting us or how much it is affecting us emotionally, so they get the point and change. That is what we are saying. Please, older women, you have to change, because the thing is, if you keep doing this, we will turn out to be like you, and then it's going to be I'm going to continue in that cycle and going to continue, and it won't end. So there has to be an end to it now, so that the future coming could have something great to look up to think about, to great people, great women to talk to. It has to be, I know, like, I'm pained, right? I get it, and I'm putting it all out.
You've been through this before. Sorry about it.
Take a deep breath. Yeah. So, older women, please, we are imploring you. You can do better. We are looking up to you. You can do better for our sake. So that's it for today's show. We had a great time talking about older women, younger women. We had fun. This one is just I don't get what is going on. I really don't get it. And I had a lot of laughs today. I was just laughing and laughing. I don't know why, but then it was all cool. So if you want to join in on the conversation, you could always drop anything you want to say on the comment box. Tell us, did they bully you? Are you a bully?
Did you bully somebody?
Are you a bully?
Tell us your experience. Tell us what you did. Tell us what you plan on doing. Don't do it. Don't do it. So follow us on our different social media platforms. We are here for you. We've got you. And yeah, you could also follow me. I'm Yam Sekola on Instagram.
It's an Eva. It's an _ Eva on Instagram.
Abike Olawale, you can put your dots, your comma, your whatever. Percent, I don't care.
You're just too extravagant.
Oh, okay.
Too extra. So that's it for today. And it's Girl Talk!